It's here in Alcudia, day 4. Today, I will bring you to Alcudia Port Market. The cheapest, easiest way to go there is by taking a public bus. The hotel reception advised us to go there early because it will be very packed in the bus. We left at 9 o'clock and we arrived there at 9:30, and this is how it looks like when you arrive at the bus stop in front of the old town. This market opened at 8 o'clock in the morning and closed at 2 p.m. It operates every Sunday and Tuesday. And today, I think we come in a perfect weather and timing because it is the beginning of the season, which is middle of May, and it's still not so many tourists yet. And the temperature today is about 25 degrees. It's supposed to rain a little bit later on, but right now in the morning, it's awesome. I love the settings, the temperature. I don't feel sweaty. It's really nice to visit a market when it's not so hot. Here you can find all kinds of products. As I was walking through the market, I heard some people bargaining with the sellers. I didn't know that you could bargain, but I think it works because sometimes some shop where we pass by, they will ask their customers to come back, which means they allow or maybe negotiate for a lower price. As we were walking through the market, we found some brands. Of course, most of them, they are imitated. So please be aware when you shop for imitated goods, you might get a fine at the airport. For us, it's just a window shopping. We have everything. We don't really need stuff anymore. What that interests me most is the freshness of the fruit and vegetables in the market itself. In terms of price, I would say that the price is quite similar as in Sweden, comparing the fruits and some of the vegetables that are quite commonly found both here and in Sweden. But I notice there are a lot of imported fruits too. And of course, there are also local produce like this one. They have a lot of different types of olives where you could taste, and some local jams and homemade food, dried tomatoes and spices. Some of the veggie is cheaper here compared to Sweden, but overall I think it's a great variety. Look at those aubergine. Don't they look beautiful? And look at the size of this paprika. It's bigger than my hand. And just across this vendor, there is this home bakery where you pay either by pieces or by kilo. I find that Spanish pastry and Swedish pastry is totally different. I think I mentioned this earlier on. They are not as sweet as the Swedish one. And look at all the strawberries. They are so big. I wonder if they are sweet. I still find that compared to Sweden, in Spain here, there is not as much local produce. I think tomatoes and olives are quite popular in this region. So if you are an olives lover, this could be your paradise. And here you are allowed to taste it before you buy it. But for me, I wouldn't dare to taste it because I don't really have intention to buy it. So usually I won't want to taste it. As you can see, it's in the morning and it's already packed with people. And this is a castle. We'll go there and visit later on. But for now, let's enjoy the market and see what the locals has to offer us. In terms of taste, I noticed Spanish people, they like really colorful stuff, whereas the Swedes are more contemporary and basic. As you can probably notice, most of the products sold in this kind of market are meant for tourists. What I find most fascination is the houses, the building, it's like so much history in it. And I find this store quite interesting. Look.
180 different shapes, combinations. And the big one, which is make 370 different shapes, different combinations.
I think he was selling some kind of toys for adults to relax. Look at those lights. They are so beautiful. And of course, you cannot have a market without flowers, right? After the market, we decided to take a walk in the old town. But first, a few silly selfie posts. If you are fear of height, maybe you need to take note on this. On top of this castle, the wall, it can be a little bit scary for some people. Notice the pavement is extremely small and it looks quite tall, and those of you who are afraid of height may want to skip this. I felt my feet floating when I was walking here. And walking across this bridge with both sides opening can be a little bit challenging. The stairs up to the castle is very narrow and it's very uneven. Make sure you hold on to the side when you get up. But the view from the above can be worthwhile. Now it's lunchtime. Let's find something to eat. We found this Indian restaurant just across the market, had a drink, and we were wondering what to do because it started to rain. So while we were sitting there, we met a bunch of Swedish people and then we start talking to them, exchanging tips. Some restaurant, their food menu open at 12 to 1 o'clock, so make sure you check with them before you order. For lunch, we ordered 2 different curry, a chicken and a lamb with some bread. I think this is perfect. We don't want to eat too much because we're going to be eating dinner soon. Old Town is definitely worth visiting. Going home by bus was quite challenging because there was many people waiting for the same bus as we. We stand on the bus all the way back and our feet was killing us. So when we get back, we went to the spa for some treatment. After spa, it's time for dinner, and this is what we ate. Every night there was some entertainment beside the pool. And today is ABBA night, so it's going to be really fun. We were too lazy to go down to the lounge, so we sat in our balcony and watched the concert. Mamma mia, the show stopped at around 10:30 every evening. So me and Jay took up this light and light up in our dark balcony and look at this view. To be honest, I actually dream about having a balcony like that beside the bed where I could light some candlelight, but because LG is allergic to candles, so I bought this with me. We had a really awesome day today. We danced our heart out during the ABBA show, and now we are really tired. Soon it's time for bed. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you stay tuned for my next video. Good night.